Your desire?
How can I serve? Agreed. At once.
Something amiss?
Priests are leaving.
Yes?
You had need of me?
Speak your mind.
I'm by your side.
I hear you.
Priests are leaving.
Yes?
Your command? To victory.
Do you need me?
I'm here.
We must be standing to avert. Name your attack.
Shall soon be erased.
Ready and waiting. How can I help? How can I serve?
Master, like a serpent
Yes?
through the grass. Like a serpent through the grass.
Speak your mind.
Your wish? Like the wind through the
Your command?
trees. Mountains make way. I am here. I see.
Well and good.
I am here. It shall be done. Ready and wait. It shall be done. How can I help? Onward. How can I serve?
Your will?
Very well. Yes? Onward. Speak your mind.
I am prepared.
Of course. Your command? Forward.
Can I help?
I am here.
I await instructions.
Ready and
Through
very
the
well.
trees. I await direct like wind through the trees. I will silence this
How
one.
can I help?
How can I
Yes.
Onward.
help? Master, I act in your name.
How can I serve?
Something amiss? Here?
Priest, Ali.
I hear you. I'll do my best.
Yes?
Speak like a serpent through the grass.
Speak your mind.
I act in your name.
You have my
Yes,
undivided
acknowledged.
Your command? It shall be done. I am here. It shall be done. Ready and at once. How can I help? Very well. How can I serve?
Ready and willing.
Yes? Forward. Forward.
Your instruction, I act in your name. Tell me your... Certainly.
I await you as you will it.
You have need of me?
I am ready as always.
It shall be done.
Your will, like a serpent through the grass. through the grass.
Your command? Very well. I am here. It shall be done.
Do you need
I am
me?
by your
Done. I await your
At your
orders.
service.
Name your task. With all
Ready
haste.
and onward.
Master,
Yes, certainly.
How can I help?
I am here.
Can I help?
Go ahead.
Oh yes, so be it.
How can I help?
speak your will. Watch and learn.
Yes.
Your command?
Your will like wings. What?
Ready as you
Something
wish.
here?
You're in like a serpent. Your will like a serpent
How can I
through the
onward?
grass.
Tell me your needs.
Agreed.
Your desire.
I act in your name. I act in your name. Master, your will gives
Do you
me
need here?
direction. Speak, watch, and learn.
Name your task. All right.
Your wish. Your instruction. Your will, I act in your name.
Yes? Very well.
I await instruction.
Speak, of course.
I await direct. Your will gives me direction.
Your command? Onward.
Must watch and learn.
You have my undivided attention.
I am prepared. I hope.
You have
Speak
needed
me.
me.
I am, of course.
I am by your side. I see. Yes.
Your wish. Fast as lightning.
Ready and very well.
I am here.
How can I
Your
help?
instruction.
Yes?
I await your
That
Yield.
is
judgment
judgment
is
is
at
at
hand.
How can I? Of course.
Death calls. And this one shall answer.
Can I help? I'll do. Yes. Well and good. I'll take care of this.
Your will. I await instruction.
Yes? Very well.
Let me know if that sounds reasonable.
I await like wind through the trees.
How can I? No small
Speak
task.
your agreed. Your command? Agreed.
Master? Like a serpent through the grass.
I am here. Agreed.
Speak your will.
Something amiss? I'll take care of it.
The adventurers from Targos. Did my heart not so heavily weigh, I would celebrate your coming. These are grim times, and I do not know if there's anything you can do to help us. I am Isilor of High Moon. The Yuan-ti have been attacking for near a week. When they realized they could not defeat me while the Heartstone gem defended me, they started attacking the Great Oak. Not yet, but they've cut through at least half a dozen roots, near as thick as a tall man stands. The tree cries out to me, and I can do little to aid it. What's more, I fear they may have found the crossroads. Thousands of years ago, when the great oak was just a divine seed, this plateau in the mountains was covered with trees, plants, and animals for miles. It was an outpost for the Yuan-ti, serpent creatures from a dark time in Faerun's ancient history. The whole world was a jungle. At least that's what the old druids say. And the Yuan-ti, they dreamed of ruling that world. The spot upon which the great oak now sits is a gateway, a crossroads to a distant land, to a jungle. A jungle so far south of here, it would take months to journey there by foot. It is a land called Chult, far different from the frozen landscape of the spine of the world. That is the source of all our trouble and salvation. It is the Heartstone Gem, an artifact of awesome powers. It protects Kuldahar and helps provide our village with warmth. The Oralites and the Legion despise it and everything it stands for. An insult. Izair Medei's Legion of the Chimera sent emissaries to the cities of the north to announce their sovereign rule of the spine of the world and their desire for equal commerce. Most of the emissaries were regarded as freaks and madmen. The mayor of Burn Shander, though, he sent gifts back to Izair Medei. A bottle of wine and some pastries, all filled with holy water. The mayor's priest of Helm thought it would be amusing to send those gifts after he divined the twins' infernal heritage. Izair did not find it endearing. I know too much. I wish that I knew them only as adversaries. I remember them when they were children. They were raised by Mother Egania in a small hut at the edge of the village. Mother Egania was a priestess of Ilmater, the god of suffering. 30 years ago, when two demons fought each other in this region of the spine of the world, Egania ventured forth to help those in distress. She went to Dragon's Eye, a volcanic mountain, to rescue villagers from the Yuan-ti and the demon Ixonomai. After a group of adventurers defeated the creature, Mother Egania disappeared. No one knew what had become of her. Egania scoured the spine of the world for both victims and survivors. She buried the victims at Hrothgar's Glen. One dead woman she took pity on, an elf maiden named Ilmadia Bariel. Not even I know why Egania decided to call Ilmadia back from the spirit world. The elf had been a lieutenant in the demon Belifet's army. She was obsessed with rebuilding the Severed Hand, a ruined elven fortress. When Ilmadia was revived, she was heartbroken. Her dreams would never be fulfilled, and she had turned away from the basic moral and ethical values for which elves are admired. It was not until a month later that Ilmadia and Egania made a strange discovery. The elf maiden had a womb filled with life. Egania believed that Ilmadia had been blessed by Ilmater for her turn from evil. She could not have been farther from the truth. Ilmadia gave birth to Cambions, half demon, half elf. Somehow the demon Belhifet had planted a black seed in her womb. Ilmadia saw her son with twisted legs, her daughter with a hideous tail. It was too much for her. Everything. Ilmadia ran from the house and threw herself over the cliff face. Her body was never recovered. Egania never recovered. She felt responsible for Ilmadia's death, and she took on the burden of raising the children. It was around this time that I arrived in the village and found the villagers killing the Yuan-ti half-breeds that had been born throughout the town. During all of the troubles, the Yuan-ti, serving the demon Ixonomai, had captured and seeded the female villagers of Kuldahar. 9 months after their rescue, the women of Kuldahar began giving birth. The children were all girls, all with black hair, smooth green skin, and golden serpent's eyes. The men of Kuldahar were uncontrollable in their anger, terrible in their fury. When the church of Ilmater attempted to intervene, they were run out of town. That's why the church stands empty to this day. The mothers carried their children to the only place that would welcome them: Dragon's Eye. After I arrived in Kuldahar, I found the town in an uproar. The villagers were planning to storm Dragon's Eye to kill the abominations, their former wives and daughters, sisters and mothers. I dissuaded the villagers from such insanity. It was a year later that I discovered Mother Egania was raising the children in secret at the outskirts of the village. I did not know what to do. They are forged from evil, and nothing but evil can come from them. I remember telling her that. Did we make it so? I cannot help but wonder now. Egania believed with all her heart that the Cambions could be good and virtuous creatures. She asked me to name them, since I was raised among elves with an elven father. The boy was his heir, the girl Medea. I named them for my parents. My beloved parents. I rue the day I made that mistake. Egania raised the children away from other people, teaching them morality in a bottle. She groomed Medea to be a priestess of Ilmater. When old Egania died, that's how the villagers encountered them. Medea was performing burial rites. The villagers assumed the monsters before them had killed the old woman. When the villagers became agitated, Egania's bottle of morality shattered. Izair and Medea's demonic instincts took over. When I arrived, it was a scene of horror. The villagers never stood a chance. I tried to contain the twins, but they escaped into the mountains. It wasn't until years later that I learned what had become of them. Izair and Medea lived on the streets of Luskan, scraping together money through intimidation and confidence games. Eventually, the pair tried to dazzle the wrong person. The intended victim was Edgil, a master in the host tower of the Arcane Brotherhood, a group whose members you've already met. Edgil took an interest in the twins for their obvious infernal heritage. He decided to use the twins as servants and killers in exchange for protection and training in the art. The twins proved to be valuable assets to the host tower. Eventually, the Brotherhood used Izair and Medea as emissaries to the abyssal plains. After years of service to the host tower, the twins decided to see how they would fare as mercenaries in the Blood War, the eternal battle between the 9 hells and the abyss. The twins worked as mercenaries in the Blood War. After meeting their father, Belhifet, they attempted to become powers of their own among the Beatazu, the devilish hierarchy of the 9 hells. To their dismay, they found they fit in even less among the Beatazu devils than they did in this world. Constantly treated as pawns and frequently manipulated by their father, the twins left the hells and returned to Faerun. I do not know how they came to live in the Severed Hand, but everything that Egania ever hoped to see become of Izair and Medea died after she passed from this world. Izair is a twisted sorcerer, with as much power as any master of the host tower. Medea, once raised to revere Ilmater, has become a vile priestess of Iactuz Vim, the hateful bastard son of the Black Lord Bane. Now they seek to establish themselves as a power in the north, with their legion allies dragged from the most immoral and unreasonable dregs of the world's outcasts. You must find where the Yuan-ti have chopped into the Great Oak. At one of those places, you should find a gateway to the jungle of Chult. Go there, and either defeat all of the Yuan-ti, or seal the portal by slaying its guardian. Aye. All crossroads have a guardian, a living creature that serves as its keeper. Who or what the guardian of this crossroads is, I do not know. Its absence is probably the Yuan-ti's doing.
Ready and wait, of course. How can I help? Forward. It shall be done. How can I serve? Agreed. Forward. Speak you. Agreed. Your command? It shall be done. I am here. Onward. Ready and onward.
I hear you. With all haste.
How can I help? Agreed. Very well.
Do you need me? Here?
How can I serve? At once. Of course. Agreed.
Name your task immediately.
Yes? Onward. Speak your mind. Your command? It shall be done.